CA Tina, while inspecting the financial statement of the company, notices that the gross profit ratio of the company has increased from 14% in 22-23 to 24% in 23-24. Considering the above, she has assessed the risk of material misstatement to be high with respect to the assertion relating to revenue and various direct expenses. CA Tina wants to know few possible reasons which could lead to abnormal jump in the gross profit ratio. So it was 14% GP jumps to 24%. It is way too abnormal. What is the reason? Then during the discussion among the engagement team members, her juniors Miss Tisha expressed her view that detection risk in this engagement should be kept at a high level. Detection risk should be kept at a high level. So now, what is the question they are asking? List out a few possible reasons which could have led to abnormal jump in the gross profit ratio. First of all, when they are assessing the risk of material misstatement, which is assessed as high. So what is happening is that the GP ratio, which has shot up from 14% to 24%, and they are highlighting this because due to some revenue or direct expenses, some direct expenses involved. So why there is an abnormal jump in GP? One is there may be overvaluation of closing stock, so there may be overvaluation of inventory, and there may be overstatement of revenue, means there may be showing abnormal sales, increase in the sales, or there may be understatement in the direct expenses, like they may reduce the purchases, they may reduce the freight inward expenses. So either the closing stock is overvalued, or revenue is increased in a fictitious manner, or there may be understatement of what you can say of the direct expenses. Direct expenses may be understated. That is the whole idea. These are the three reasons why there is an abnormal jump in the GP ratio. Tisha says that you should keep the detection risk high. See, if you read SA 200 overall objective of what you can say of the independent auditor, see what it highlights that detection risk is that risk that the procedure performed by the auditor to reduce the audit risk to acceptably low level will not detect misstatement. That's the thing here, and that's the thing here that could exist, and it could be material. That's the thing here. So either individually or in aggregate. So detection risk is what where auditor, it's a procedure performed by auditor to reduce the acceptably low level. It will not detect any misstatement which is existing also, which is material, either individually or in aggregate. So detection risk means where auditor fails to apply a proper audit procedures. Because I apply audit procedure, I will get sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. Remember that. So detection risk is something where auditor either he does not apply proper audit procedure or he misinterprets the results of the auditing. That's what he does. He does a misinterpretation. That's the thing actually here. So that is what we understand by the aspect of detection risk. Okay. Now here if you see the risk of material misstatement is high. So definitely you want to keep the detection risk as low. Detection risk means auditor fails. So that if you keep it high means auditor will fail. So that is why my dear soldiers understand that whenever ROMM is high because of the revenue and direct expenses, you should keep the detection risk low. How will you keep detection risk low? By applying more audit procedures. So here the viewpoint given that the detection risk should be high, that is not correct. It should be low because here the ROMM is high, risk of material misstatement is high. Risk of material misstatement is high means detection risk should be low. If risk of material misstatement is low, detection risk can be high. So that is how it interplays. Okay, fine soldiers. I'll go to the next question. So concept of materiality is very much important in this regard. Okay, that's the thing here.